What's going on, everybody? It's Chris with Dugout Mugs. I'll give a couple people a second to log in. All right. So, what's going on, everybody? This is Chris from Dugout Mugs, and tonight I'm going to be revealing some new stuff that we're dropping just ahead of the holidays. So, definitely chime in. That's actually what I need tonight. Is I need people commenting. Let me see where we're at here. So I need to know some feedback. So we got some new products we're dropping. We probably can only get to some of them before the holiday, but we just got approval from Major League Baseball on a few things. So that's really exciting. We remodeled a few things. And there's one that is really interesting that I'm curious everybody's feedback on. So first and foremost, right here, the Signature September giveaway. We're already halfway through. We've already given away 14 autographed items. Some of them were up here. Some were the baseballs. Obviously, I had autographed cards as well. So yeah, if you're not in that yet, it's totally free, and we're just giving stuff away anyway. So definitely do that. But let's show. So what I wanted to do tonight, it's not gonna be that long, maybe 15 or 20 minutes max. I wanted to talk about a few new products, but first, I don't know if you followed on social, but we just got back from New York, and our buddy Mariano Rivera. Shout out to the Mariano Rivera Foundation, as always. What an incredible group! What they're doing up there in Jersey, New Rochelle, and in Tampa as well. So every year Mariano involves us. They give dugout mugs to all the VIPs at his tournament, which is awesome. And we have a golf ball. I own a golf ball company as well. So we had that going on. So they had all the golf balls, our cigar line, dugout mugs for all the people. It was just awesome. So shout out to you guys. Thanks for always having us. And in 3 weeks, our boy Big Poppy is going to have his event down in South Florida. So we have, again, the same kind of situation there. So I'm going to try to go live at David's event and share some cool things. But okay, so that's what's been going on. And well, this has been going on too. So I'm going to throw this up there because this is just massive. So if you've seen it, Shohei Ohtani just broke the record or just set. I mean, the guy just keeps raising the bar. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but that's wild. 50-50. And he's probably not done yet. I mean, it's already 50-51. So we'll see what happens. But so shout out to Shohei on that. And I'm just going to leave this one up while I'm talking. So the $5 coaster, if y'all haven't seen that yet, we've already sold thousands of these. It's just baseball and softball. They're amazing coasters. They're just cork. It's just a cork coaster, but our application and design process is making some really sweet units. So if you haven't got these yet, you need to do that. Go to dugoutmugs.com/coasters. It's a whole 4-pack for $5. We're just trying to get the word out about them. So let's get into the products, right? And share your feedback. So if you have any feedback, throw some comments in there. I want to know what's going on. So everybody knows our cutter. It's a baseball cut in half, bottle opener. It's magnetic. We improved on it. So as you can see here, and I don't know if you already own one or if you thought about it, but you can see the edge. You can kind of get under that edge. I didn't like that. So I remodeled it to now it has a rim. So again, this is a love it or hate it. You know, your feedback is valuable. So whether you love it or hate it, but we did that. It makes the unit a little bit more secure, and it hides any of the imperfections with the stitches and other stuff like that. So the cutter, this is called a cutter. Actually, after Mariano, when we were figuring out how to name this, it was the cutter, his famous pitch, and we cut a ball in half and turned it into an opener. So anyway, love it or hate it. I want to know what your thoughts are on that. Yeah, Steven, I think so too, man. I like it a lot better. Phil, yeah, thank you. Okay, so that's what I thought too. And when you see them side by side, it's really, it's an obvious choice. You know, and the reason we continue to innovate, sure, we've done some decent stuff, but we continue to innovate because, like, for example, we used to have a profile like this for our shot glass. It was little, 1 ounce. Didn't really work very well. So then we had a lot of feedback, and then we remodeled it, remastered it, and made it into a 2 ounce. And it's incredible. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, so this I'm gonna actually I don't really want to wait much longer to release this. So everybody knows what this is, right? This is the OG. This is the dugout mug, hollowed out baseball bat bottle or a drinking mug. We've always sold the bottle openers separate or the cutter. We thought, why not just put an opener in the bottom? And we've been working at this to make sure it doesn't impact the weight, the size, the stability. And I mean, I've ripped probably 20 or 30 bottle caps off just to test this out. I really want to know what y'all think about this. So in our manufacturing process, we're starting to bore out just a little bit. You can see in there, and then add a bottle opener. So you just pop it with the bottom, pour it into the top. It fixes a real problem because a lot of craft beers and things like that have, something you have to pop. So what do y'all think about that? And I can't see all the comments. I'm gonna have to go to like Instagram and YouTube and whatever. But this right here, I'm really excited about this. I think this fixes a lot of problems. And from a cost perspective, I don't think we're going to have to increase anything, maybe a couple dollars max to justify the additional time, energy, effort put into this. So let me know about this one. This is actually revolutionary. We've sold over 1.3 or 1.2, 1.3 million dugout mugs to this point. And we just now started putting this in. I think so too, Rob. I mean, it could be a game changer. So, and again, it doesn't impact, well, you can't really see, but it doesn't impact the stability. It's perfect. I love it. So I'll come back to this in a minute because people are coming on and off. So I'm going to set this over here. There's another new product that I'll get to in just a second. So this was something I never liked our packaging for some of the smaller items. So this is some of the coasters we're about to drop. You know the coasters we're doing, right? Like well, I'll just take some out of here. So, but it's a 4-pack of coasters, a lot of retailers. So if you have a retail store, reach out to us because, we sell in over 600 retail locations right now, mom and pop shops all the way up to Dick's Sporting Goods. So let us know. If you have a shop and you want to carry our stuff, our minimums are really low and our turnaround times are super fast and you have a ton of margin. So just FYI. But we came out with some better packaging, swig for the fences on the back. And these are just simple. These are the MLB coasters, just cork coasters, nothing wild and crazy. But we just wanted better packaging. So I've been improving on the packaging. So that's done. I'm excited to see how that goes. Okay, so so here we got. Do we want to talk about beer-related stuff or Christmas-related stuff? Throw some comments in there. First one I'm going with because we got a couple new products I want to show you as well. Let's see what we got. Christmas stuff or beer stuff? Thanks, Allison. I appreciate it. So beer. Okay, we'll go beer stuff. So these are the coasters that we dropped. They were $14.99 for a 4-pack. We're doing them for $5. Christmas beers. There you go, Chad. Now you're thinking. You live in a world of abundance, man. Like you do both. These right here are still $5. Dugoutmugs.com/coasters. Okay, so beer stuff. These are one of our new samples right here. It's a beer tap. So we started playing around with beer tap ideas because there's a lot of bars around the stadiums. There's a lot of home bars. There's a lot of, just restaurants and things like that, and we've been playing with the idea, and I'll even let this cat out of the bag a little bit. We've been playing with the idea of having a dugout beer because we have a lot of connections in that space. So we'll see how that goes next year. But Michael, yeah, the softball ones, they're legit. I mean, you can, it almost looks like you want to just touch the stitches. They're really nice. $5. You can't go wrong. It's on the front of the website too. So here's the question. Do we like the short or do we like the long? I'm feeling the short. So the long one is significantly, let's see, it's about 4 or 5 inches long. I have to feel like the short is better. If I'm crazy and you guys like the long one, it looks more like a mini bat, the whole profile of it. But again, it's hollowed out. Yeah, you like the short. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Now, here's the question. Do you go right side? You do top, so we'll call it handle down or handle up. Exactly. Yeah, I think so too, Chad. So handle down or handle up. I kind of like the handle up. This is the one. Yeah, that's the first one. Yeah. So the handle up, I feel like it grabs. So you think handle down. Okay. Handle down as well. So you like the bat on top, almost like if someone was swinging it. Okay. Okay. Handle down. All right. Well, that's the one. That's the one we'll get mocked up then. So here it is then. Handle down. I have a buddy of mine owns a brewery here in town, so I'm going to run up and kind of hook these up. And yeah, short, long for business, handle up. So you like the handle up, huh? Okay. A lot of handle down. Yeah, right? I feel you, Phil. Yeah, so this right here, this is exactly what I was thinking. Grabbing the handle seems more natural, but then the handle down. I almost like it's just more top heavy, right? When the handle's down. Yeah, Greg, I think I'm going to do the team logos. At this point, like I have to, a lot of stuff I got to run through Major League Baseball to get their blessing on. But yeah, I agree with you. I mean, this could be the Red Sox logo right here on the beer tap. So yeah, okay. So y'all think I should develop this a little bit more? You think the beer tap makes sense? Throw those comments in there. Afterwards, I'm going to go through and read all the comments anyway. Yeah, we could do some bottle openers. Well, we have, because I don't want to do too many, right? So we have the season opener, which is the bat handle, and then we have the cutter. So I just didn't know what kind of market there was for the beer taps, but maybe I'm wrong. We have a tremendous manufacturing partner in the Northeast, and they're making incredible things. So I'll keep pushing on that one. I'll develop that one out a little bit. So let me show you. So this one I'm real excited about. I touched on it last week or 2 weeks. God, it's been 2 weeks. So 2 weeks ago I touched on it, and I got the green light for Major League Baseball today. That's part of the reason I was going live tonight. So do y'all remember these? It was a baseball bat slice with a piece of leather on the top to make like a keychain bag tag. Yeah, Jerry, I think so too. Microbreweries. And there's a lot of them in the baseball cities too. Handle down, logo high. Yep. Okay. So do you remember these? It was a baseball bat slices. Well, I reached out to Major League Baseball and I said, well, if I'm going to be making these, why don't I go ahead and just put like the team logos on them, right? But I had to get the green light, and they gave me the green light for this. So we have all the teams now. Braves, Yankees, Astros, everything. So this is really fun for us because it's a way, we're big on, preservation and just trying to reuse and stuff. So when we would have a mug that got messed up, we didn't have an option. Yeah, Allison, exactly. So we started taking the bat slices off of this and turning them into these. So now we have baseball bat slices turned into Christmas ornaments with MLB logos and marks on it. Jerry, actually, when I just went to Mariano's event up in New York, I used the Yankees one just as a bag tag, like at the airport. So yeah, you can throw it on a purse. It could be a keychain. You can just hook that right onto your keychain, and that's pretty cool. But it's a legit bat slice, and they're take a look. I mean, they're laser engraved right into it because it's the same wood we make the mugs out of. Dodgers. So Phillies, boy, they're having a game right now with the Mets. I don't know if anybody's watching that, but those Mets are not playing. They're trying to come back. So yeah, that's what we're playing with there. And then on the back, I think we're doing just like a little dugout mugs, just out of the way. We don't want to be in the way. But so what are y'all's thoughts about these? What are your thoughts about these? And I'm curious, if you don't mind sharing, what do you think a good price point is for these? What do you think a good price point is for these ornaments? And the other question was, how many should we sell in a pack? My team is saying we sell one. And I'm saying I would do probably like 5 or 6 in a pack, because then one, you get a little better deal on them. But people, if they're using these on like a Christmas tree, like up in Philly, if somebody's got a Philly's Christmas tree and wants to put some bat slices on it as ornaments, they would probably buy a 6-pack to just kind of use them around, or maybe they hook them to people's gifts as kind of just like an extra little addition to the gift. So I'm curious what y'all think about that. Buying the whole set, marketing, staining, you see. Oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah, that's a cool idea. So you think a set of all teams? That's the first time I haven't even thought of that. I just figured people were fans of teams. Phyllis, that's a pretty cool idea. Stain one for each stadium or team you saw, and then you end up having like a collection. That's kind of a cool idea. Or one of those advent calendars where you can almost be like baseball, related, and then you move this thing up and down. That's an idea too. Yeah, we're gonna sell one. I see that. Phyllis and Chad both said that. We're definitely gonna sell one, right? Like, because some people may just want this as a keychain. Because I had one as a keychain. I was walking around, I was showing people. Man, that's great engraving. The detail. Look at the detail, because the wood's so hard. I mean, it's kind of blurry up there, but the engraving is really strong on these things. And they're about and they're not really that big. So it's like just under 2 inches up to about 2.25 inches max, because they're all going to be different sizes, because depending on where we pull it off of the mug or off of the bat, because some of these are actually cut up bats too. Let's see. What do you say? Get a logo, contact the back, backpacks, luggage carry. Yeah, exactly. And so what do you think if I'm selling just one? Throw some feedback, because again, like, I want to create stuff and I want to continue. I mean, we have sounds so wild. We have almost like right under 1 million customers, which is just crazy. So I want to make sure whatever I'm bringing out and I'm putting out there is valuable, right? Like, I want it to be what y'all are thinking for the prices you think is fair, because when we put it out there, we want to sell a few thousand of these things right off the bat for Christmas coming up. So what do you think a good price point for a single? Jerry, we've had a few people in our organization say the same thing. I felt that was high, honestly, personally. But again, I mean, it's real wood, it's real laser, it's, MLB license, they're taking their cut, shout out to the MLB. But that's why I was thinking the packs, doing like a 5-pack or a 6-pack or something like that. That's crazy. Well, we're not Tommy Bahama. We're dugout mugs, and we're going to try to keep things reasonably affordable for everybody. Or at least that's my goal. So tell me what you think, if you love it or hate it, and then what do you think we should be charging for these things? No, they're not. Well, yeah, some of them are. Yeah, some of them are sealed. Like this one, for example, you can kind of can you see it? You can kind of see a sheen. Yeah, you can see it like maybe right there. So this was a mug that was sealed, but you want the raw. I think the raw on these feels and looks fantastic. Yeah, especially as like an ornament, like on a tree. So Alice, you think 10? Okay. So maybe we do like 10 and free shipping or something like that. Because that way it's everybody wants to find something. I mean, that's why we made, and shout out back to these coasters. We were selling these for $14.99 for a 4-pack, and I said, just do it for $5, man. We have 10,000 of these things. Like, just do it for $5 and just put them in hands. And I think maybe if we did something with the ornaments, calling them ornaments, but they're bag tags, they're key chains. You could put this thing on like a purse. If you're at a ballpark, we have the baseball mom and baseball dad. We have that kind of stuff too. So maybe what we'll do is do an exclusive to our list only, And if you're not on our list, you need to be. Go to our dugoutmugs.com. Just go to the bottom, opt in for the list. Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate that, man. Shout out. I don't remember your name on a live, so welcome. Glad to have you. Daryl, dig, bro, the Pogs. I'm old enough to remember that. I'm in my 40s now, so I do remember that. Thanks for popping in, Jimmy. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do like a list exclusive to where it's free shipping. So anybody that's a current customer can buy one, and it's $10 flat, free shipping, no discounts, no mess, just $10. And then we'll have a couple options. Like if you want to make it a 5-pack or a 10-pack or something. That's what I was telling everybody, that I think people are going to buy like 10 at a time and decorate a tree or whatever. Yeah, I think so too, Chad. And that's what I was saying, like what Chad was saying right here, 6 to 8. I agree with you. But I think that the only way that's really possible, because you got it, and I know this sounds crazy, but like the leather, it's not cheap. The wood, it ain't cheap. The labor, we know, if you're working anywhere or got anybody working for you, that ain't cheap. So it all adds up. And then when you got these, the smaller items, there's not a lot of room in there. So I think if I can get maybe a 5-pack for $40 or $35 or something like $30, maybe 6 for 30 or something like that. It gets around that $5 to $6 match. I think price point. I think it'd be pretty cool. So whether you're watching this from the beginning or you've been here the whole time, keep commenting, because I'm going to be reviewing these comments over like the next, I don't know, probably week. So I'm going to start running back through some of the stuff that we talked about. Let me read a couple of these comments real quick. Pete Rose mug. Yeah, man, those are great, aren't they? I got one there. Pete, I'm backwards. Pete Rose right there. That's the one I call Charlie Hustle. We call that the Charlie Hustle mug. $29.99 for 5. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. 15 for 2. You know what, Glenn? That's a good idea. Just doing a 2-pack. Yeah. And you got to just increasingly get better. Yeah. Yep. Or any order over $50 gets a free gift or something like that. We'll play around with it. But so the numbers that y'all are talking about is very similar to what I was thinking anyway. So that's actually very helpful. I've seen like 3 comments about the Sandlot. I have to spoil this. I think I talked about it last time, and I was hoping it was going to be here today so that I could do this live with it. So I'm a hat guy, love hats. Actually, before Dugout, I had an apparel company. That's a whole new product. I got to tell you about that one too. I just got that information yesterday. So hang on. But I love hats. I'm a hat guy. You've probably seen several of the hats I wear. This one in particular is a buddy of mine, Parker. Shout out to you, Parker. Appreciate you, bro. Got a cool company called, where's it at? This way, the Heartbeat brand. Okay. Now, I worked with him, and I worked with David Evans that wrote The Sandlot. He's a friend of mine, wrote, narrated, and directed The Sandlot. I wonder if, man, let me just show you on my phone. I'm going to show you on my phone because literally nobody has seen this. So this is going to look weird because it's just a photo. But wait till you see this hat. So anybody that's Sandlot, pay attention for a second. If you're a Sandlot fan or a Sandlot fan, where's that picture at? Oh, here it is. Okay. So let me turn it sideways. So this is just now. I only got 2 of them. One's for me and one's for David, the guy that wrote the movie. But as long as we get the approval from him, which he already said he's down. So check this out. Legends Never Die on a cork front with an image of the boys on the Sandlot backstop on the underneath. So let me know what you think about that, because I'm about to be rocking that hat all the time. Love that hat. And then there's another one. So check this one out. Yeah, it's really sweet. So this is the other one. This was an idea that I need that hat too, Allison. So this is another one. So we had a design, we just call it Stars and Stitches. I don't even remember where the design came from. It's been so long ago. And you've probably seen it on a mug. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So it's like stitches when you get close to make it look like an American flag. Because if you know anything else about me, I'm a big American flag guy, patriot guy, right? And then underneath we did the like fresh cut grass underneath. So we have those two hats are going to be here tomorrow. There's a third one. I don't know if I should show you all this third one yet because I don't like the underbill as much. I'll show you anyway. It's the same kind of style. It's like the American flag, but it's bats and balls. And underneath, we did red, white, and blue baseballs underneath. I think I'm going to change that to the fresh cut grass look too. But we're going to have a few different styles of hats. Yeah, right. Just cover your eyes. When your team plays so bad, Phil, it's just got to cover your eyes and you feel like you're there. But so yeah, those are three of the hats that we have. They should be here tomorrow. I might go live again tomorrow. I'm so excited to get that hat. Stephen, we have made military branch mugs. We absolutely have. We have. I was just talking to a news network about doing something for Veterans Day with the Soldiers Cross thing. We've done work with the Gold Star Mothers, with the Homers for Heroes, with Team Red, White, and Blue. We work with several first responders and military. Now, the licensing of the licensing they require to retail that stuff, it's another story. It's not as easy. But we have made several for military individuals. So just FYI. Now, there's you know what? I'm going to save this next product. I'm not going to tell you all about this yet. It's a really cool idea that's a t-shirt, but it's a cool piece to a t-shirt. I just got the green light that I can get access to these as well. So I'll do kind of like an apparel drop like this, to where I'll show off the new hats and we'll get into the details of them, the quality of them. I mean, this stuff it's next level. Like, he does a tremendous job. And then the t-shirt, I have one of those too. So I'll actually wear it that night so you can see what we're talking about. But before Christmas, like probably before the end of playoffs, we're going to have hats, shirts, and a couple other. Now, we're not going to steer too far off of what we've done. I mean, we know what we've done and we've done it well. So we're not going to get too far off track, but we are going to do some cool new stuff because we have a ton of customers and we want to continue to like bring cool, new, fun, innovative things. Because if you missed the beginning, we just got back from Mariano Rivera's event up in New York last couple days. And shout out to Johnny Damon if he's watching this, dude. You're awesome, bro. I appreciate it. So me and the boys were up there, and if you try to get into Yankee Stadium on a day game against the Red Sox, it's probably not going to happen too easily. And Johnny made it happen for us. Turn around, we ended up at the Delta Club. If you've been there, the Delta Club, and it's awesome. So we're sitting there just enjoying the game. Judge goes yard. It was pretty cool. So, but anyway, we were up in New York, and we were at Mariano's Rivera's event, and then we were just coming back, and I'm trying to get these products live in the meantime. I forget where I was going with that, but whatever. Let me see what we got. Mugtober hat is sweet. Yeah, dude, that hat is pretty sweet. Jimmy, Allison, Mike. Okay, so y'all, now you're talking about the Sandlot hat, right? Tell me which one you like better, the Sandlot or the other one with the stars and stitches. Okay, so again, quick recap, and I'll wrap it up. We're almost at 30 minutes, and I didn't want to be that long. Let me go back to the banners so y'all can see what we are working with. Don't forget, coasters. To not grab these is crazy. It's $5 for a 4-pack of coasters. And they're really nice. Like, some people are buying 2 and 3 packs at a time, softball, baseball, because we love our softball moms and dads and softball families out there. I have 2 little girls, so I'm sure they're going to be in softball at some point. Next thing, this is fire round. We're just going through them quick. New packaging. We got the Dugout Mugs packaging on the coasters, Swig for the Fences. If you have a retail store and you are not selling our stuff, I do not know why. Change that. These are going to be here in time for Christmas. These are wood coasters in the shape of home plate. These things are sick. I may not have shown these originally, but anyway, these are about to drop too. We're in the final production piece of that. I got some good feedback from y'all on this, so we're going to flip it over. This right here is a beer tap, a mini baseball bat beer tap, because we have the production capabilities to do it. So we're going to maybe roll a couple of these bad boys out and see how people like it. The one that I think is going to absolutely fly, and now I only have about 1,200 of these total. So when you see them drop, buy them, please, because we're going to run out. The bat slice ornaments with the leather strap on it. We got all the teams. We just got green light from Major League Baseball today to do all of the teams. You got the Phillies, the Dodgers, the Braves, the Yankees. We got all 30. So when you see these drop, snag them. I think I was talking to Jim and Jared. Jim runs the marketing. I was talking to him, and he's trying to get them live by this weekend. Jared he runs operations for Dugout, and he's the one working real hard trying to get all the final paperwork done with MLB. And the big one, after nearly a decade of this thing not changing, and if you're just joining us, check this out. I want your feedback on this. We're hollowing out the bottom just enough to put a bottle opener. Now, this is rough, right? This is just the prototype, but we've already made leaps and bounds. It's going to be flush. It's going to have a little bit of different adhesion up in there. It actually makes the mug slightly lighter, which is nice. It doesn't impact because it's just set. You can kind of see right there. It's just set in there just enough. It rips the bottle off. I mean, just rips the thing right off. So this little buddy here, adding it into the mugs, I think I'm going to do it as an upgrade because there's a good bit more work involved. Or, maybe if we get efficient enough at it, we'll just make that standard. So, just keep getting better. Bottle opener on the bottom, 12-ounce, coolest mug you've ever seen on the top. Jimmy, when will what drop? Be more specific, buddy, because we're running through a bunch of stuff. So the coasters, and then the cutter. Like I said, we just remastered this a little bit to make it a little bit better, and we're already stocked up on those for Christmas. So we're going to do an announcement tomorrow. Just FYI, Jim texted me a second ago for Shohei Ohtani. The 50-50. We're probably it's probably just going to happen. So just be the first to know. If you're on our email list, we're going to do a 50-50 drop. So the first 50 people get 50% off. So if you want anything, keep an eye. If you're not on my email list, that's on you. Go to dugoutmugs.com. It's free. Just go to the bottom, opt in. But what Shohei did tonight, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 2 steals. Like, the guy's an absolute machine. But first guy ever to get to 50-50, right? 50 home runs, 50 steals. So in honor of that, things like that don't happen often. So we always like running like a flash sale. So for everybody that's not watching this video, it's going to be a flash sale. Y'all know it's coming. We're probably going to do the first 50 people get 50% off, just as kind of something fun to do. And last but not least, the signature September giveaway. Just text SIG24 to 85311. There's no reason not to. I think there's still, I don't have the list pulled up. We still have a Rod Carew mug, a Pete Alonso ball, Johnny Damon ball. We got Wade Boggs autograph stuff that's still in there. It's amazing. So we got all kinds of stuff. So Jimmy, this is a prototype. I'm in the final stages of making sure, because I don't want to jeopardize quality, speed, efficiency, functionality. I will not do it. We've built a hell of a company to this point, and I don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. So this drops. It'll be this year. That I can say, because we're 90% of the way done with it. It's just, how do we do it at scale that none of the things that are important to us get jeopardized? So that's what we got going on. I'm glad I'm back live again. I'm going to get live probably when these hats drop. Like, as a hat guy, I'm really excited about those. I know y'all are going to be excited about those when you see them. And it's, imagine the gift, getting somebody a gift or yourself a gift that has not existed until now. That's pretty sick. So that's what we're trying to do at least once or twice a month between now and the end of the year. To just keep having some fun in the dugout. That's what we do. Okay, well, I'll see y'all again soon. That's what I wanted. Keep commenting. It's only 9:00 Eastern on Thursday. So if you're catching this video now, next, tomorrow, whatever, comment, because your feedback matters. Even the haters, man, we love y'all too. So throw some comments in there. Have an amazing rest of your night. And don't forget to drink from a bat. That's what we do. All right. Y'all take it easy. Stay blessed.